and only 2 vultures to support in the meantime. I'm not even sure. All I'd expect Hwasin to be going siege in kind of the defensive position with the early expand. In the meantime, 2 factories, one pumping tanks, the other pumping vultures. Hwasin could be in deep trouble here. A straight shot basically to his base at the moment. Shudder now gets that barracks in. He sees the early expand. He knows he has the advantage. Has siege right now. Is starting to shell Hwasin's base. That bunker is entirely defenseless. He's really got to. This is going to be difficult for Hwasin, holding the front while he has 1 siege tank at his base, another siege tank incoming, plus 2 vultures, plus 2 marines. He's going for that early starport. In the meantime, he's pulling the SCVs off the secondary. He's going to try to fight this back. Looks like he did manage to take out that tank, but another tank in position, pushing up with those SCVs and those vultures. He's got his own tank up. He's repairing it. Looks like it's siege. It's underneath Shudder's barracks, using that for protection. That's clever. He's forcing that barrack out of position. But unfortunately, if he lets that barrack float too close, he's going to see that early tech going. He's going to see that starport going, and really that wouldn't be very good for Shudder. Shudder, in the meantime, placing it kind of over the ramp. Looks like he is going to float it. He is going to see that starport. I'm curious how he's going to adjust to that. Those vultures severely damaged, but he managed to pull them out. He has 3 SCVs, more vultures coming in, more tanks coming. Really, if Shudder's going to win this match, he needs to push in now while he has the severe advantage of production. A single tank, 2 vultures, and 2 marines, though, managing to hold this force off with that barrack spot out there. A Wraith being produced right now. Shudder is in big trouble if he does not push this attack in right now. 3 tanks now defending Hwasin's base. Hwasin has a significant economic advantage over Shudder, and he's got that Wraith going out. I don't see any sort of air defense for Shudder. I wish they'd get a picture in his base if I could see an armory going up. Looks like he's finally getting his second command center down, trying to make up that economical advantage, but it's going to be far too late, I think. That first Wraith's out. Instead of going for the supply, he's going to go after that tank and then probably just build a second fac and just push up on his own. Looks like he's going to try to bring up that marine to try to do a little damage to that Wraith. Really, Hwasin in a commanding position. He has a lot of options here. He could go that expansion on the starport, get cloaking with a control tower, and then just take his time with Rays, or he could get that second and third factory down and just push out into Shudder. Shudder, in the meantime, getting the armory up, getting a third factory up, and his starport up. So really now the ball is in Hwasin's court. He really needs to push this attack up now. Second machine shop going down for Hwasin, for Shudder. Shudder realizes he's in a defensive position now. He needs to get tanks in place, needs to get some Wraiths up to defend against Hwasin's incoming attack. He's got those 5 vultures out. Looks like he's just kind of getting a spot. Those vultures aren't speed upgraded. He's trying to keep those vultures back to keep him basically in a pinned position, so if Hwasin goes up too far, he can sneak around and basically go into Hwasin's base, pick out some of that res, which looks like he did manage to do. These 5 vultures might be able to equalize that res advantage. It looks like they're taking out. They're just going to work against some of these SCVs. In the meantime, these 2 vultures from Hwasin coming back, taking care of those vultures. Good job on Hwasin, not losing too many SCVs to that kind of push attack by Shudder. Shudder, in the meantime, getting his tanks basically picked at the front, doing a good job of kind of guiding an SCV out there. He has the Goliath out. That's going to take that Wraith down pretty easily. Doesn't look like he got he might have the control tower up, but it doesn't look like Hwasin's at this point dedicating 2 Rays. Looks like he is going to, well, actually, no, looks like he's building, I would actually expect a dropship there. He's just going to take his time, use the res advantage to get a decent force in front of Shudder's base, lock him in there. Looks like there is, I'm not sure what's in the upper left-hand corner. I'm not sure if Hwasin's just scouting the upper left-hand corner to make sure Shudder didn't expand, or Shudder is scouting out an expansion of his own. In the meantime, looks like, that dropship's out. Hwasin's just going to camp in front of Shudder's base, keep him locked in, and do a backside drop on his res, but with those Goliaths, it's going to be tough.